click that recording button. Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I'm Alex. I just woke up from a nap, and I'm excited to stream more Banner Saga. I've been playing a lot of this today on my own time. I have no idea the situation we're in. Okay. Everyone is horribly underleveled. Because I've been spending renown on useless items. I understand the meta of like, don't buy items now, but I did not. We have 1 day of supply. That's horrible. Okay. That's fine. Get promoted, what? Why is that? What the fuck was I doing? No wonder I've been struggling so much in certain ways. So I picked up Onif, which was just a horrible mistake, but I didn't realize it yet. Yep. Krumer is quite good. It's really late in the game to be trying to level people up. Really late in the game. Have our kills just been super concentrated with this group? I guess I've been avoiding fights too. Alright, let's just get out of here. I'm embarrassed by my performance in Banner Saga 1 compared to how good I am at the game now, comparatively, like the caravan meta. But hot damn, there's like nothing I can do about that. We're really nearing the end of the game. I knew we were getting close, but I didn't have a concept of quite how close. Supplies, just don't talk to me. I should have bought more supplies before leaving. A mother's screams flood the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this, she spits, staring directly at the woman she scuffled with previously. Murder over a marriage? In these times, something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. Investigate the death. A healer joins you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. Old infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits she had always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. Fuck you then. Well, my daughter was sick when she died, but clearly it's murder. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, a concerned woman tells you. Really? What fucking supplies are these? Counted these up myself yesterday. No mistake. This keeps up, we'll be starving before long. Dog, we're already starving. Post a few extra guards to watch the supplies. To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravans. You hear a few people casually point out the extra manpower, but nobody seems to raise an alarm for now. And good, because people are -5 foot. No! Losing the Varl's the thing I care about the most. Humans? There are plenty of humans. Varl, though, it seems like horrible for one to starve to death. It appears that large figures falling from the direction of Einertocht. Oddleaf watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart. I can hear it." You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually, they catch up. Greetings, Ivan. It's been quite a time since we've talked, hasn't it? Know you, Reuben? I know you. Reuben? Never imagined you to be one to defy the king. What made you leave? On one hand, what do you mean? Bellower is heading this way. Already? How is that possible? It got very, wharfy. A group of Pharaoh from Wirto showed up around the back of Einertocht. The long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wirto? That doesn't make sense. Bellower was at the bridge. Must have doubled back. after the serpent appeared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Einertoft from behind. The attack on the bridge was a feint. Don't let anybody tell you the dredge aren't clever. Nope, right into... I'm not awake enough to do voices. Einertoft will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why. You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me then. Is there something I don't know? It's quite the grudge he's holding on to if he's coming for you, It's interesting Ubin uses Ivor's chosen name. He doesn't call him Ingvar, he calls him Ivor. It doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get the Sigurd home. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I bring supplies, warriors, and my friend Gunnulf here bears a heavy sword. Believe he'd be happy to swing it for you. Yes, Gunnulf! Sweet baby Gunnulf! Good God! Alright, renown minus supplies. Enough of how little supply we have. I'm tempted just to use this fucking renown to level people up. The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigurholm veers off into the hills, which are now swarming with familiar black shapes. Looks that way too, grimaces Ivan. The summer path leads straight to Sigurholm. Taking the main road will add several days. They're every way by now, replies Ubin. Oh, they're every way by now, replies Ubin. I suggest we go around past Oxford. Start cutting a path through the dredge. Courage, you tell your fighters. We've fought dredge before. I mean, what am I doing? And we won't find peace again until we reach Sigurholm. The caravan turns toward the summer path, where you immediately find yourself face to face with foes. Dredge line the battlefield. The fight seems inevitable. I outnumber them. Let's just charge them. Rush into battle. Gather your allies, tell them to get ready to lead the attack. Right. Fucking Gunnulf is level 5. Of course he is. 32 kills. You are a god, Gunnulf! What a man. Alright, what a fucking unit. Okay. Oddly, I really want to promote you. What are you currently using, Oddly? This adds 1 break. Ah, that's not bad. I have so many items and not enough to go around. Really? Really? For a chance. Krumer, replace Rook. Let's sort by armor. That's how I've been wanting to sort things. Ivor, then Krumer, Rook. Give this to... Oh, definitely Ivor. This is quite nice. What's Oddleaf using? Break? No. Oddleaf, get crit chance. This break can go to somebody who's already pretty good at breaking. Really anyone. Krumer, I guess. Then Mogan, then Hogan, then Alette. At the very end? Yeah. Now, I guess the meta for character development is to, when you level them up, go for break first, then go for strength, then go for armor, then do other stuff after that. I have obviously not followed that meta at all whatsoever. It's interesting to know that it's a model out there. So it'd be easier to go this way first rather than this way. Blue boy over here is going to be a pain in the ass. That destroyer is going to be kind of tricky. I don't know, we'll just see where we go. I can't reach anything. What we stay exactly where we are, no one will reach us either, even if they come at us. I don't like letting them make the first move, but it does get me in a position to hit them, which I do like. Do I want to split off Wogan and Mogan? I don't want to, but I'm going to. The reasoning behind this... Yeah, you could do 3, or you could do presumably more than 3. So I want to cover our rear a little bit. Yeah, Mogan, get up there, help Mogan. Brotherly love and all that. Yeah, with Wogan and Mogan, it's probably worth building their willpower and exertion more than it is building their break, just because of their fantastic abilities. It's hard to say that definitively, but... you can't quite kill that from where you're at, but you can get it damn close. So go ahead and... kill that. Ivor, take a swing here. I don't love that we're leaving. I forget his name already. Kuruma over here on his own. And I'm doing it anyway. Love it or not. Really are, you're out. Okay, well, fine. Ah, this is such a waste of bloody flail, but at least I'm guaranteed to kill this way. I say guaranteed, alright. Not actually guaranteed, just much more likely to get one. Awfully, let's cause some trouble here. Can you two boys take this on? Well, I was about to say, I'm feeling okay about that, and then he got KO. So a little less confident about that. 3 against you, 5 against you. Okay, I can go for this kill. Who goes next? You. I can make it so that you do less damage. It's not exactly a kill, but it's mitigating what's to come. May have been unnecessary. By that I mean that was probably absolutely unnecessary. Next up, the blue boy here. You really can't do much to this. Right? Well, that's not dead. It's just damn close to it. Let's put you to some better use over here, rather than just having you die immediately. Alright, Oddleaf. Oddleaf should be able to finish that off. I don't know this. It's 50-50. I shouldn't do this. Yeah, it didn't work out. That was a waste. That was a stupid waste, too. Taking a risk is one thing. Having the game tell you it's only 50% likely to happen, and doing it again anyway is another foolish thing altogether. As we're pretty severely, not severely underleveled, but we're underleveled for where we're at and what we're doing. So I may not push here. It really depends on who's left and how they're doing. Oddleaf is killing it. Yeah, oh, you know what? I could have run with her right here and used her special ability that we've gotten, like, no use out of at all. What? Oh. Huh. Yeah, I thought this flag swinger veteran would have Splinter, but it doesn't. Okay, Mogan. Bloody flail, my man. You can't. Okay. Swinger goes next. I am not worried about that. Then a wet. That might actually be able to do something sort of clever here. I used clever loosely, very loosely. Lots of break. And that's it for a wet. One on you, one on you. Okay. I'm pushing this in between Oddleaf and the one I'm worried about. And of course it goes immediately, so that little maneuver was completely worthless. There we go. And Oddleaf tries to not die. Oh yeah, Oddleaf gets a kill. She's real good. Real good. Yeah, I am definitely not pressing for more. We are going to leave after this. The reason I went into this fight, I was not properly appreciating earlier on just how much renown makes a difference, and that in some circumstances, really in most circumstances, it's worth getting into fights just to earn renown. Yep, pull back. Dredge give you wide berth, scatter into the distance. We lost some fighters, some borrow, but I can't beat them anyway, so I did it for the XP. No matter how many have fallen, there seems to be more around the next bend. This is folly, says Ivor, flickering dark blood from his axe. I'm not one to retreat, but we should turn back. Try. Back to the main road. You order the main caravan around and head back to the main road before any more casualties are had. At least the dredge may think twice about following too closely. Largest teacup on earth. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. Their crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Offer some kind of trade for the livestock. No big surprise you'd be more interested in the animals than me and mine, he says and spits. The answer's no, and I'll have these men watching you, so none of my livestock just happen to follow you anyway. I need a food, so I will threaten force? Your warriors step forward, unleashing weapons and practically growling. The farmer's men blanch and step aside as you choose the hardiest beasts. The farmer has a sense to say nothing, though the expression on his face stays with you for quite a while, even after you're away. You glance the eye of Alette, who stares at her feet and does not make eye contact with you. Listen, I need food, alright? I'm not moral grandstanding here. It was a bad thing we did, but we did it to survive. And they're gonna die anyway when the dredge comes through. You enter a village of miners who want to know what's been happening recently between the rumblings of the quake and the sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children. Now these people will only be more mouths to feed. Come with me. You make a convincing argument about leaving town before the dredge sweep through, and do a fair job of convincing everyone to be completely terrified. They start packing. It remains to be seen whether you can keep them as safe as you say. Swing by this market and let's... You know what? Padded undercoat? I like. Iron bands? I actually like both of these items. This is probably good. This is actually good. This is probably good. But I'm not gonna... One renown gets 6. Damn, 6 supply. That's quite a bit. Let's talk the gun off. Don't talk much, do you? You approach the massive green-clad Varro, standing quietly by himself, eating bread. So, just wanted to know who can cleave a dredge in two like that a little better. I'm Rook. What to know? Uben asked me to chop a dredge in two. I chop him. You consider your response. Like that sword, huh? No, I love this sword. Given to me by old Screamer himself. When I stopped working for Uben, he says, I protect the king's collection, I protect the king. Gunnar makes an expression somewhere between pain and frustration. I couldn't save it, though. He makes a hand motion like a falling object from a tall height and exploding. Mattered a lot at the time. I think it doesn't matter now. Screamer is dead, anyway. You consider your response. Traveled with Uben for long? Yes, long time. When I was young, I fight for another war. Did not work out. But I learned to swing a sword. Uben pays well, gives me plenty of things to kill. To be honest, maybe too many things these days. I'll let you finish your meal. I'll let you finish your meal. I want to be friends with Gunnar, Rook. He pops the last hunk of bread into his mouth. Keep food in the cart. Yeah, Gunnar, you know, I'm fucking trying, man. I am trying. So we got some injured. Hogan can level up. I'm gonna promote Hogan. You know what? No. How are the supplies doing? Alex needs supply badly. Okay, those are all the supplies available. We gotta rest to improve morale. Do we have to though, Alex? Do we have to? No, but I want to rest. I want to rest for 3 days anyhow. All the supplies I just picked up gone. All right, let's get out of here. Look at that! Shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch Dread pulling into the village you just passed through. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says Alette. You have your doubts. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing out a line of dredge leaving the village marching toward you. As you watch, the dredge in front falls over. When the one behind it falls as well, you hear a clang to your left. Nid, the archery student of Oddleaves, who you recall deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down the hill. Another dredge topples. That's incredible, says Oddleaf, squinting. We should get out of here. Now let's return to the village to look for more survivors. We've been bad people. We have enough supplies, I think. The warriors complain as they draw their weapons. Nid, you say, come with us so you can keep that up. She smiles and joins the fighters, getting ready to head back to the village. I need renown, okay? So I'm picking every fight. I'm picking every fight there is to be picked. Who do I want her to replace? Oddleaf can already level up. Maybe, but Oddleaf is very, very good. Nid, do you have points available? You do. Oh, shit. Yeah, Ivor has many points available. 2 levels worth of points available, in fact. Ivor has 13 kills. How many you got, Oddleaf? 10. Of the two, Oddweave probably belongs in the party more, but Ivor is very hard to kill. Yeah, let's get Ivor out of the party. Let's try a pretty heavy archer approach, see how that goes. So it will be Oddweave, and then Alette, and then Nid. I'd like to get some kills with Krumer and Nid, if at all possible. It can be kind of tricky trying to focus on that, while also trying to make a priority of not getting people fucking killed, but we'll see what we can do. What do I have on you? Bjarkenrune. Let's give this to Nid. It's pretty important to me that Nid doesn't die, because I'm trying to make her even better Nid. Sure. Sure. Okay, well, here's a hot take. We start down here, kill these, and then bounce up and kill this, because some of these are real fucking easy to kill. Okay, Axeman, Murder Boy, Shooty Girl, Shooty Girl, Shooty Girl. Yeah, I like this. I'm just gonna run in here, start smacking shit. Okay, so you need to die immediately. Just immediately. Yeah, I just said this one needs to die immediately, so let's try to make that happen. We set it up to happen. This is not that hard of a fight. A few swingers. It's really not that bad at all. Okay, Nid can get the kill on you. If I rip some of that armor, I'm hoping that Alette can get the kill on you. Yeah, she absolutely can. Cool. Alright, Alette will go down here. Nid gets her first kill. Nice. Alright, I'd really like to set up Krumer to get at least 2 of these kills, but we're gonna have to see how this plays out. I want you all to shield wall up. Just inch fighting this, but the shield wall is pretty important. Well, this will stun it, even if it does move over. Damn! I mean, it did what I wanted it to do, but still damn. We gotta strip that armor off of this destroyer. And I'm making a point of doing it because it has adjacencies going on right now. Has her special ability allows her to shoot further. That's it. This lets her attack at a greater distance, which is pretty cool, honestly. Alright. The armor's gone, so this should be a pretty easy kill. Oh, so much for her getting some kills. That's fine. He can, he probably won't get the kill, actually. He's in a decent position to, but he's very weak. What do you do? 'Cause I really would like you to not die. Generally, that's a thing for all my people that I want. Not death, but Rumor could use some fucking experience. It's gonna take a minute. Rest, I guess. I don't care who kills the swingers. Honestly, I just want... okay, I could kill... just to kill it. Kill it, Alex. Quit trying to be clever about this. Don't overthink this and make it worse. Can he get the kill? That's my question. Maybe? Probably, actually. Good. Alright, well this is worthless. Kuruma can definitely get the kill now. This is gonna be a while if I just keep hitting it for one and bouncing them around. You know what, Oddweave? Just rest. There we go. With that. Kindly. Rumor, please level up. Oh god, that was your first kill? Rumor, boy. Oh. You're cool as hell, but you are a pain in the ass. It's something. More dredge are on their way, pouring out of the summer path. Hurry, you shout, rooting through the houses. You find more than one family hiding in the village, and they hurry back with you to the caravan. Around group, landsmen, no fighters, though. It's okay. More supplies missing, the woman by a wagon says to you. And look, tracks, right here, they look like children's footprints. But my husband and I followed them into the wilderness a ways. They meet up with adult tracks. No telling how many. Well, send scouts to look for anyone following you. You round up some volunteers who depart quietly. They return that evening with reports of a few tracks that ultimately lead nowhere. Someone may be trying to hide their tracks, but you don't have time to continue the search. Great. Oh look, it's green. The entire continent isn't covered in snow. This is really cool. I love that it spots together. Godstone of Thunder passes around you. The frozen climates here, it looks like the rock has split and is falling apart. Held together only by deep snow. Curiously, when standing between the stones, the wind drops off completely, picking up once again after you pass through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around, Dredge might not even be able to find us. Okay. There's a quotation mark here, but there's not a quotation mark to indicate when the second start of the half of this starts. Yeah, stay here overnight. You walk around camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dunder's massive beard are carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Womb Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dunder, who embodied her ideals in a masculine form. Dunder took some of her creations, gave them beards, showed them the secret of smithing. Though many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games, songs of mirth. improve morale. As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddled around something. They show you an offering box carved into the godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces, which slide around when touched. You can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Try to open it. The boys take turns working out the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn, though you don't seem to make much progress. Eventually, they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple of other determined youngsters. Well, okay. In the past, we've been rewarded at certain godstones for sticking around way longer than we needed to, but I don't, like, our morale isn't great and our supplies aren't great, and this will probably give me, I don't want to stick around. We need a bucket, so just give up and go to sleep. Instead of spending all night on a silly game, you go to roulette and huddle together to keep warm. You wake up to a thought so profound it strikes you like lightning. Rushing to the puzzle box, your fingers moving with purpose until you hear a click. The lid springs open. I wonder if the message here is that games are not about the intellectual pursuit of the game, but forming human connection? Like, you're being rewarded for giving up on something rather than doubling down on it and focusing on the people around you? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into it too much. Inside is nothing. Oh no, says a boy who was watching. What a waste of time. To your surprise, when you close the lid, the whole box detaches from the stone. You shrug, you take it with you. You're suddenly glad you didn't spend all night working on this. Morale decline. Morale improved. Puzzle box and Twin Rivers. Too bad that only one person in our party can fucking use it. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, concern over daughters' virtues are the sorts of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Really, game volume seems too loud today. Was it just that particular song? The game volume has not changed. I don't disagree, that was a very loud song. Well, let's try to keep people useful and too busy for petty squabbles. Firewood collection, scouting, gathering of edibles, weapon training, and wagon repair keep your clansmen busy, and usually too tired to complain. The chores slow the caravan, but the resulting peace and productivity feels worth it. I turned it down a little bit, but that was just a really fucking loud song. To be truthful with you, I feel like the game's audio could use a little tweaking. Like, the music tends to be on a scale 1 to 10 about an 8 or a 9. But like this really quiet, eerie wind that we're hearing is like at a 1 or a 2. And I'd prefer the music be stepped down a little bit, or this be made a little bit... Yeah, the music be a little bit quieter. I guess, can I change that in the settings? In the distance, Hoxthorpe smolders like an old campfire. Even from here, you can see black figures shambling through it. Looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impressions. Usually survivors, Oddleaf reminds you. Well, we need that renown, so check it out! I hope others would do the same for me. Dredge are nothing we haven't faced before. Oh, never mind, that was me, not Ivor. Ivor grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, might throw Belvoir off the scent a bit. You had a day's march out toward Hoxthorpe. As soon as you step foot in the small town, you think you've made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments, the dredge are upon you, as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. So Nid is injured, but I still want to keep her around to get kills. Hogan, can you be promoted? You can. Alright, Hogan, get promoted. Be a little less bad. Yeah, okay. Krumer and Nid, I still want to get kills with. I'm still going to keep them around, despite it being increasingly not great to have her. At least she only has 1 day's worth of injury. Try to make a point to keep her out of harm's way. Wow, ain't that a lot of shit? Okay. God damn. That's a lot. that's a bit. Alright, so who's gonna go first? You, and then you, and then you, and then you. So Big Boy's gonna go first. So what's most important is taking down your armor. All these back pieces are gonna move. We might get hit by a few swingers, but really, this is my priority, I think. Get out of here. 3 swingers. 2 stone guards, 1 scourge, 1 grunt. That is a sizable party. Give him that. Nice. Yeah, another reason why I want to be focusing on breaking their guard right now, though they go after Roulette. Yeah, maybe I just want to hit them. Part of that is making the armor break spread. You know, Olette might be able to just kill it completely if I let her. Let's have a little faith in Olette here. Yeah, the game can at times feel like it's 2 different games at the same time, with all the management going on, but I've been really enjoying it. Yeah, okay, I can't kill this. Oh, and Olette got promoted. How about that? Now you border you. None of you touch each other. So breaking your armor is the best use of my time. Still breaking your armor is a good use of time. Just it'll spread a little bit, save us a teeny tiny bit of work. As an unfortunate position for you to pick up. Alright. Poor Hogan's getting beat up on quite badly. No, not quite what I wanted. Oh, there goes Hogan. Nid will kill this on her turn, just to get a kill, I think. Yeah. Okay, knockback, which really just hurt you more than it hurt me. Please, keep knocking back, my dude. Okay, let's... Who goes next? You'll go next. You're not a threat. Then you'll go. You're an annoyance, but not a threat. You'll go. Not a threat. You'll go. Mild threat. You'll go. Mild threat. You'll go. You will be a threat. Honestly? Let's get this instead. It needs kills. It needs kills badly. It's not the only one. Krumer also needs kills, so if I could set Krumer up to... I kinda have here. I almost set Krumer up to get a kill here. If I could put Krumer in a position to get, you know, all of these kills, I would be very happy. So, you know, let's look into it. Okay, you're pretty weak. Then you'll go. Then you'll go. I can't do anything about this, but I can step in here, make sure this doesn't hit very hard. Go over here, start picking at this. That you would kill that, but you won't quite kill this. So let's do that. Intentionally holding back for the benefit of one person in my party. Well, maybe a couple of people in my party. Put you down. Don't like that. Well, let's get Krumer a kill. Let's get Krumer the hell out of here so he can access more people. Alright, well, Krumer's now level 2 at least. It's not level 5, but Lord, it's a start. Okay, Hogan. I want you to flail on this. You probably won't hit its health 5 times. Yeah. God damn, they're really intense on... You know what? Yep, nope. This is why we can't have nice things. So this is up next, and I don't want you to kill Kruger, so... Oh. Kruger's still going down this thing. Yep. God damn it, game. I'm sorry, you want to have nice things? How about no? It's really interesting having your characters need to get kills in order to level up, not just participate in the battle, because for characters focused more on support, like tearing down armor, you have to put them, or tanking, you have to put them in very specific situations to help them get better. It's interesting. So Alette's ready for promotion, of course she is. Krumer is ready for promotion. Hogan's been injured. Honestly, Krumer, there's not enough of the game left. We're very much near the end of the game now. It's not worth giving you my precious renown. The town is nothing but ghosts, now covered in more dredged bodies, too. Remarkably, as you're about to leave, you find an old man sitting quietly in a tattered market stall, with a couple of items in front of him. He hums to himself as if nothing were wrong and seems to be in shock. Your clansmen gather him into the caravan before you leave. Nid? I don't know if we've ever spoken. I'm Nid. You're Rook, I know. We've actually been traveling together for a long time. Isn't it strange how you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Where are you from? I don't think you're from Skogar. I knew most of the people there. No, I had a house in Frostfeller. We were driven out when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out into the fields. I'm sorry. Echo's men killed my husband. When we left, I was angry. Why was I the one who had to leave their home? How do I deserve this? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. But I've let it go. I have 3 sons. I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. Have you always been such a good shot? Honestly, I never even tried before Oddleaf made me. Spent my whole life making clothes, cleaning. Oddleaf's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right. I just looked where I wanted to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day, making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something helpful. You consider your response. You're welcome, I should be going. Don't think anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. She returns to her tent, where her boys are waiting for her. Okay, so Krumer, man, you're out. Hogan, God, you're probably out. Honestly, I just want to promote so that I have one less renown than I need. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay. You're injured for 2, 1, and 3 days. We have Ivor. Onif. Listen, I fucked up picking Onif. I got Onif and Echo confused in my head. Onif's going to betray us. Spoiler alert. So that's a fun thing to keep an eye out for. I guess I keep you fucking bumblefucks on my team, but no, you know what? Ivan's actually quite good. And Gunnulf is a hell of a lot better than Krumer. Let's just give this to Gunnulf. Give you puzzle box. What's this? 1 break? Who has the best break here? Ivor. Out of anyone, really. I don't have a lot of dedicated breakers, but got some folks that are okay at it. Then Morgan and Alette. Oddleaf. Wow, Alette last. Okay. Yeah, this looks okay. 6 days of food is not a lot of food. 1 renown gets 10? Oh, dude. Fuck. I wish I could afford all of this. That's a very good exchange rate. Okay, well, I guess we leave. I want to rest, but we don't need to rest in with what we have left. Oh, I guess we did buy everything they had. That really was not much. Alright. A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It's only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. Listen, our morale needs improving, kind of badly, and I don't want to rest for it, so let's call for a day of rest and relaxation. When the baby's cries replace the mother's, the entire caravan cheers. You raise your drink to the family, saying, "Tomorrow we rest, and feast to the strength and long life." Again, everyone cheers, glad to forget their worries for some small time. It was a calculated move. Also, that renown, though. Morale declined. This is like iridescently green. After we're out of this godstone, I'll put it in a cup. The godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivor shoos some chickens away from a solitary dredge slinger laying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that? You ask Ivor, pointing to the dredge body. I don't think so. He replies, "Still, couldn't hurt to have few guards look around." Hours pass without warning. Let's inspect the godstone. Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes. Don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is the writing occasionally changes depending on who's reading it. Usually it describes a history of the gods, but it can be nearly about any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. Do no good, he says. Pack up and move on. As you're ready to depart, you hear screams from a nearby Godstone. The same boys so curious about the dead dredge before are shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it may not have been dead, but then you see they've opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait, says Ivor, his arm across your chest. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away. A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past and gasps. Stop! Shouts Ivor, but curious onlookers have already seen it. Leave it. On the ground before the dead swinger is a small, stony figure, its hands searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. The dredge is a woman. We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time, leaving them to die. In the war, it's only males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women and children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading. They're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. Darkness. Something black is covering the world. The dredge are running from it, just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew! Why? Why didn't you say something? Ivor, when I was young, I killed one of the Sunder during the Second Great War. We called it Raise. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the barrel, stumbled across Raise deep in a snowstorm. Alone, she was nursing. I threw my axe, twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed the son. When I found my way to Grofheim, Navarro wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skolder. No one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asks. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small, obsidian creature squirming before you. It is a baby, you take it. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women of the caravan hesitantly agree to take in the dredge infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Furious? You can fucking leave the caravan! Not long afterward, I'm not killing a baby. Not long afterward, one of the women comes to you. Swaddling was being held by this. Rook is a father, and generally a nice person. He's not. The Rook I'm playing is not a bloodthirsty murderer. Like, gotta kill that dredge baby. Like, no. Maybe if we were playing some battle-hardened, bitter old Varl, I might kill the baby, but no, we're taking the baby. Swaddling was being held by this, she says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Persevere. Oh, preserve? From the goddess herself. Is that persevere, or is that preserve? That's not preserve, that's persevere. Persevere. Yeah, okay. Jesus. English is a hell of a language. From the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. Got a Vadrun silver brooch. It's cool and all, probably won't use it. Cool, look at all these level 5 items I can't use because my people aren't level 5 because I've been not leveling them properly. -8 supply, so we can level one more person with the renown we have right now. One more. single man. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. I rejoined you as you approach.
Ubin, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a mead house than battling asunder?
No, I'd rather be known for not dying.
Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow headfirst into the dredge, follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you.
When you did this 100 times, did they have Bellower leading them?
You never heard about the time I hit Bellower in the head with a throwing axe?
Both Varl halt their debate when they suddenly notice you watching. You planning on confronting the dredge? Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here.
Warriors, just noting there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses.
Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there, roll them off our tracks.
How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally be oldest Varl in the land, Ubin.
I'd never be happy to lose more Varl, Groomer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Dude, it's your business. People are here of their own accord. If you want to leave, fucking leave. I'll leave it to you.
Leave my ass. You must be used to Ivor following your lead. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, coming Ingvar, could ask Bellower for your arm back.
I don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now.
Alright then. I'll tell Hardeberg you said hello.
Krumah and a good many Varl warriors head out toward the growing army of Dredge. Is he going to come back? He always has before. But this time, he was different, I feel. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, I said I was going to put in a cut. Well, how about that? Alright, I'm putting in a cut now. Thanks for watching. I'm going to keep streaming for like the next 3 hours. But if you are watching this on YouTube, this is the it for today. The it for today. Yeah, not the end. The it for today. Until tomorrow, make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe. There will be more of this up. Until then, toodaloo. Take care. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.